Well, hello everyone. It is the African Mermaid. I am always up for innovation, and I have a different little setup for us today. If you haven't had a chance to look at, I created a short and a video to celebrate my 1 year anniversary. Yay! On YouTube. I am so thankful for all of the well wishes and the comments, the likes and the shares. Um, as I said before, we're here to grow, expand, and elevate ourselves. Yes? Yes. Let's do a goddess read, okay? We are on our spiritual journey. If you watch any of my videos, you're on a spiritual journey. What you do with the knowledge is up to you. Ooh. We have 5 beautiful goddesses. Transform. 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 Okay, the first goddess is Diana. You know what you want and you're focused on it. You've cleansed your space. There are too many people in your energy, too many people influencing what you thought, how you behaved, culture, race, religion. You're this age, you should get married, and you shave the grass, you cut the grass. And now your space is only your thoughts, feelings, and ideas. By yourself. And you're at peace. And you healed your inner child. Do you see how she's holding that baby? Yes, she is. And you're trusting your intuition. You see that owl back there? And your spirit guides. That's right. And each cycle, each moon cycle, you're tapping into the spiritual world. And we see that this card is all of that purple and blue. And it's on this side. Over here, we see your spirit guide. You know, when she started, look at this, how we started. You were getting messages and you were feeling, that spiritual energy. And now you're fully look at that. She's fully tapped into the spiritual world. Yes, indeed. Keep going. I had a dream last night. And let's go over the cards. So over here, green, your heart chakra is open. You've had a heart chakra. Where's my little pointer? There you go, my sweet darling. You've had a heart chakra activation, okay? You're speaking up, blue chakra. And your crown chakra, she's tapped in, is open. Yes, indeed. And it has allowed you to have a beautiful transformation. And you're speaking up, you're speaking out, and you're being a beautiful spirit. Because we are spiritual people. We are spirits and having a physical experience. But yes, last night I had a dream, and I was speaking in a different language. And I was speaking the language. I knew which language I was speaking though. And then I was also, came right out. When you love yourself, there's an infinite supply. So Sedna is, I personally don't like this picture of Sedna. Sedna is a Native American. If you didn't know, I am an indigenous person. Actually, all Africans are indigenous. We are the first people. But in addition to being African, I'm also Native American, which obviously they came out of us. So. But Sedna, the story of Sedna was a Native American princess, a real one. And she was her father she was a very beautiful young lady. Anyway, she rejected a bunch of suitors, And this rich warlock with witchcraft, obviously, convinced her father to marry her off. And typical of all abusers, he took her to a faraway land of the village. It took like 5 days back then to by boat, and you had to have a boat to get there. He neglected her. He was stealing her sacred energy, and her father didn't hear from his beloved daughter for a year. He went to visit her, and he was shocked. She was, she was dirty. She was confused. She was starving too. Because when somebody's tapping into, when you're imbalanced in your root and your sacral chakra, you can't manifest. You see how she's looking um, sad, their heads down? Because somebody's tapping her darn energy. Anyway, when the father was taking her back to her village, they were being followed. This was a very powerful warlock, and he did not want to lose his power source. And there were a bunch of animals and whales just hitting the boat. They wanted Sedna, and she almost fell overboard. And her father thought, okay, which doesn't make sense to me. He thought, okay, the ocean wants her. I will sacrifice my daughter to the ocean. And while she was clinging for life and saying, "Daddy, please," he took out a huge knife and he cut her fingers off, and she fell into the ocean. I don't know when he went home, what he told his wife, but he certainly didn't tell the truth. And the story goes that her blood and her fingers, she became a mermaid. She became a mermaid. You don't become a mermaid, but anyway, that's the creation story. But it really is a story about abuse. I do have a different deck, and I will actually take a picture and post it of Sedna. In this particular deck, there's so few BIPOC goddesses that they even mention, and then they depict her as European, which is really, really offensive. But that is the story of the goddess Sedna. But correctly, when you tap into the color associated with your crown is purpura, purple. When you love and see yourself in your totality, my friends, and you're so happy and you're just frolicking in the world, is when your divine counterpart says, "Hey, you want to have coffee?" You're like, "Sure." You're like, "Okay, all right." You know your boundaries. The goddess Ishtar. Yes, indeed. Uh-huh. This depiction is also offensive. They couldn't pronounce Set, so they called her, the Greeks or the Romans called her Isis. I believe Isis is the Greek or Roman word for Set, which is her African name for Isis. Oh my, so you have a past life lover. This is beautiful. In order for you to connect with your past life lover, you have to love yourself. You have to remember who you are, and you have to clear your karma. Okay? And you have to realize who you were and get rid of all the naysayers. And a lot of our naysayers, I will repeat it, are our parents, the friends we grew up with, and sometimes even our siblings, and oftentimes lovers, partners, spouses, whatever, because they are karmic lessons. Learn the lesson, get the blessing. Ichil. Now, this is what she looks like. She is a Mexican goddess. Very powerful one, too. You're a medicine woman. You remembered who you are. I know I am. I come from a long come from a long line of intuitive shamanic healers. My grandfather was an Apache shaman. 100% Apache, by the way. Which BIPOC people don't believe in being part. So the government will say I'm a quarter Apache. Okay. You are the butterfly maiden. You transform and you are inspiring others in your community to let go. Oh, look at the butterflies always mean growth. Let go. I'm just so inspired. I'm just feeling the energy. Oh, and then we have the birds on the cup. Yes. 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 You're unencumbered. You're flying free. You're whatever you planted, let's see, yes, whatever you planted is sprouting. Okay, let's put some amethyst on that. I'll actually put it in my little spoon here. Let's put some amethyst on that. Yes. Healing amethyst. Let's put some healing amethyst on that. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. Please remember that your intuition is the seat of your power, which is your root and sacral chakra, which is imperative that you do not allow anyone else to influence how you feel, how you think, and who you are. Claro. Claro. Mm-hmm. You're showing the goddess Damara. You're showing people that it is possible to heal and to live differently than we were instructed as children. And by doing so, you heal that beautiful inner child. Hold on to her and love her. Isolde. I believe Isolde is a Native American goddess as well. She might be Polynesian, I believe. Don't hold me on that. Undying love. Yes. You know, the love that Neo and Trinity have, that's what you have with the divine. And you will also have it as above, so below, with a counterpoint. Two more. I'm inspired. I'm inspired. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm inspired. And God said you're ready for it, baby. Yes. Ayin. Yes. You took a leap of faith towards God and yourself, and now watch your life balance out. Ooh. Let go, Neo. What? Oh, I said Neo. Like a Nemo. You're ready. Let go, love. You learned how to balance everything in your life. And you didn't hurt anyone, and you didn't disparage anyone to do it. You just grew. You know what? When you look at yourself truly and you heal and grow, you're like, oh, I didn't know that was there. Oh, I didn't know that was because there was too much. Excuse me. There was too much. Let's get the pointer here. Yes. There was too much clouding your mind and your thoughts there. Silencio. Unconditional love you have for yourself. Listen, somebody's getting into union, okay? This would be a love of a lifetime. She's sitting in the water with a dove and a full ASS cup. This is going to be Coventa. I'm not familiar with this particular goddess. This will be an overflow of love. Beautiful. And we end on the goddess cards with white Tara. There's white Tara, there's green Tara. What does she say? Sensitivity. Sensitivity is also about um, it's also about sensuality. Okay. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I'm going to pull a couple tarot. I'm going to use my, I I really like this deck. It's a goddess deck. Shocking. And I did a read earlier and I used this one. Dive in. They said dive in. Don't be afraid to dive in. Come in. The water's a good temperature. I love it. Let's pull a couple affirmation cards and then we'll pull. Put these over here for now. Again, I hope everyone's staying hydrated. The water. Ooh. Someone's going somewhere where they're going to swim. I've already put it, listen, for Lionsgate, I put in my request, TMH, the Most High God, and I know at least 90% of everything I put down 2 days ago is and will be granted. God said it's already done. I literally asked about something. God said, just hold on, it's already, I've already taken care of it for you. Okay? And then look what comes out. I'm telling you. So let's look at the numbers for. Let's put the numbers together first. 4, 1, 4. 414 is what they break down to. The cards are try, care, and compassion. I don't need to wait until tomorrow to start over. I can give myself a clean slate to try again every second if I need to. Absolutely. Look at that beautiful lady on the bottom. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Care. Today is a new day to take better care of myself. I don't see why not. Compassion. I am seeking more compassion for others because I want to be, I am seeking more compassion for others because I want to be a safe space for them to share their authentic selves. Okay, that's nice and everything, but if I don't have the bandwidth, I will not be available. But if I have space, yes. If I had space. I have a gentleman that's been channeling some music to me. And I kept hearing, oh, I'm on fire. Hey, little baby, don't be shy. I'm gonna tell you why that I'm gonna plug in the lamp so we have a little bit more light. Oh, I'm on fire. Hey, little baby, don't be shy. I'm gonna tell you why and bum bum bum. And they said, let there be light. Oh, I'm on fire. Yes. Hey, little darling, don't be shy. I'm gonna tell you why. Bum bum bum. Oh, that's a tad better. You know, it's a tad better. I'll put a little light on that. Put a little light. Okay, Spirit, give us some cards and some knowledge. So, everybody's heart chakra is activated, inner child healed. Those of us. Okay, let me just say this. On the bottom, we have 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're coming into some type. Ooh, look what wants to stick out. 8 of Cups. Okay, so you walked into this new timeline. You walked into this new. But you had to walk away. You had to walk away from what wasn't serving you. And congratulations. are all on different timelines. But it doesn't mean if you're starting your spiritual journey or you're at a certain phase of it, don't be intimidated by somebody who, like myself, maybe you want to start a channel and you haven't yet. But instead of sending envy or who does she think or he thinks he is, say, you know what? I'm inspired to do the same. And when my heart and my throat chakra is at a certain level that I'm comfortable doing reads publicly or whatever I want to speak about on my platform, then do so. There's no need to be envious. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. Okay, so Spirit, give us some messages about this beautiful union. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 3 cards that came out. Don't. Queen of Cups. Loving, caring. And a man can be, a man in his Queen of Cups energy is beautiful. Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. Okay, and 4 of Pentacles. No. So, you were giving too much and to the wrong people, because people that care about you, let's put some healing amethyst on that, my love. Let's put some healing amethyst on that. If you're new to my channel, I am a lover of ceramics. I stir my coffee with ceramic spoons. This is my ceramic spoons, and with my creativity, I just put my lovely gems in there. Okay. Your heart, a lot of us, we're like, well, if I'm loving, others will be loving towards me. No, not always, and that can be very dangerous, okay? And you, you realize that you realize that not everyone was good for you. I'm going to close the window. Hold on. Kudos to my neighbor. He is, him and his wife are a parent, and they do such a wonderful job. So he's out back. They're mowing the lawn, and they